Listen, there are two simple quotes that changed my whole life. And the last one is going to hit you right in the heart. So stay until the end, because when these two settle into your spirit, your whole life is going to look different. If you're new here, welcome. Because around here, we talk about healing, mindset, rebuilding your life, and becoming the strongest version of yourself, especially after 40, 50, and 60. So if you're ready for a fresh start, if you're ready to take your power back, hit that like button and subscribe, because today's message is going to shift something inside you. Here's quote number one. What you're not changing, you're choosing. Let me tell you something. The day I heard that quote, it felt like something hit pause on my whole life. What you're not changing, you're choosing. Crazy. It's mind-blowing. At first I was kind of a little offended, because I thought, wait, I'm not choosing this mess. But when I sat with it, it woke me up. I realized I couldn't keep complaining about situations that I was actually allowing. If I didn't like how I felt every day, well, guess what? I had to choose differently. If I didn't like how I looked or how I took care of myself, I had to choose better habits. And if I didn't like how people treated me, I had to choose better boundaries. If I didn't like my life, my energy, my peace, my routine, my relationships, then it was on me to choose again. And listen, it's not about blame, it's about power. Because when you stop waiting for someone else to fix it, your whole world shifts. So let me ask you this, and drop your answer in the comments for accountability. What is one thing in your life you know you need to change? Is it your mindset? Is it your habits? Your job? Your relationship? Maybe it's your daily routine. Put it in the comments. Writing it is the very first step to breaking the pattern. So let me share a quick story with you. There was a time in my life when I really felt stuck. Every day felt the same. I was tired. I was frustrated. I was overwhelmed. And honestly, I was going to say a little lost, but it was more than a little lost. I kept saying, I hate this. I don't want this. But I was still choosing the same behaviors every single day. Nothing was changing because I wasn't changing. What was it that Einstein said? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, that was me. And the moment that I finally said to myself, hey, you know what? You don't get a new life with the same choices. That's when everything shifted. I started making just small little changes. Drinking a little bit more water. Saying no more often. Walking every day. Clearing my head. Protecting my peace. Being careful who I let into my life. Choosing better thoughts. And slowly I became a different person. This is the power of choice. And you have it too. We all have it. And those very, very small little differences compound and make one huge difference. Now, let's get into the second quote. And this one humbled me. And it's this: what triggers you controls you. When I heard that, whew, I still do. I had to take a deep breath because I knew it was true. I had to face the fact that my reactions, my anger, my hurt, my defensiveness, my snapping, all of that was telling on me. Not because I was weak, not because I was broken, but because there were parts of me that still needed healing. The trigger was not the enemy. The trigger was the messenger. It was saying, hey, there's something in here that needs your love. Hey, there's a wound here. Or hey, this is your chance to grow. So let me say something that might sting a little bit. If someone's comment ruins your whole day, if one person ignoring you makes you spiral, if one misunderstanding shakes your whole spirit, that's your sign. Not that you're wrong, not that you're weak, but that something inside of you is asking to be healed. Sometimes people think that healing is soft. But no, it's not. Healing is courage. Healing is strength. Healing is choosing to grow instead of feeling stuck. And honestly, when I finally took responsibility for my reactions, my mood, my triggers, my whole life changed. I stopped giving people the remote control to my emotions. I took it back. When are you going to take your remote control back? Think about that for a second. If this message is hitting you so far, drop a yes in the comment so I know you're with me. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so YouTube's algorithm helps push the video out to more people that need to see it. Now, let's talk about how everything shifted. When I took these two quotes and actually lived them, practiced them, breathed them, not just liked them on Instagram, my life moved to a whole new level. I felt lighter. I felt clearer. I felt stronger. I felt more in control of my choices and more patient with my healing. But of course, things didn't change overnight. Nothing changes overnight. Everything is a process. But I did. And that's when everything around me changed too. So let me just recap these two life-changing truths. When you're not changing, you're choosing. And what triggers you controls you. So if you could hold on to these two in your heart and practice them a little each day, your life will look completely different a year from now. Maybe even a month from now. And if you would like me to make a part 2 with more quotes that changed my life, let me know in the comments. I have plenty more that I would love to share with you. So thank you for being here today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And remember, you are stronger than you think, and you are allowed to choose a better life. So until next time, make good choices, be the best, strongest you could be, and I will see you in the next one.